Welcome to the KinderJoy TV Podcast, the show where we talk about parenting with purpose. I'm your host, Adam, and today we're diving into a topic that's on every parent's mind at some point. How do I discipline my child without punishment? We're calling this episode Parenting Without Punishment, Setting Limits with Love. To help us unpack this, I'm joined once again by the amazing Mrs. Smith, a child psychologist, educator, and longtime advocate for positive, conscious parenting. Mrs. Smith, welcome back.
Thanks, Adam. I'm so glad we're talking about this. Parents are often stuck between yelling or giving in, and there's a better way, one that respects the child and the parent.
Part 1. Why traditional punishment doesn't work. 2 to 10 minutes. Let's start with the big picture. Why is punishment, like timeouts, yelling, or taking things away, not the best strategy?
Great question. Punishment may stop a behavior temporarily, but it doesn't teach anything meaningful. What it often teaches is fear, shame, or how to avoid getting caught. Instead of focusing on the why behind behavior, punishment focuses on control. Kids might behave better in front of us, but not because they've learned empathy, responsibility, or self-regulation.
So it's about changing the long-term mindset, not just the short-term behavior.
Exactly. Discipline means to teach, not to hurt. We want to teach our kids how to make good choices, not just obey to avoid a consequence.
I love that. Firm and kind. Can you give a quick example?
Sure. Let's say your child is refusing to brush their teeth. Punishment might be, if you don't brush, no screen time. Positive discipline might be, I see brushing your teeth feels hard right now. You can choose to do it now or in 5 minutes with help. Which works for you?
You're holding the boundary and giving them agency.
Exactly. And when you do this regularly, kids learn that limits are safe, not scary.
Part 3. Understanding the root of behavior. 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, let's get really practical. How do we set limits, lovingly, without getting into a power struggle?
This is a big one. The key is stay calm, your regulation matters most, be clear and consistent, don't threaten, inform, offer choices within limits, this gives kids a sense of control, acknowledge feelings even when you hold the boundary. For example, I know you want to keep playing and it's time to turn off the TV. You can turn it off now or I can help you in 2 minutes. Which works for you?
You're still holding the limit, but it feels respectful.
Exactly. And when you do this regularly, kids learn that limits are safe, not scary.
Part 5. Consequences versus punishment. What's the difference between a consequence and a punishment?
Great question. A punishment is usually arbitrary and based on control, like taking away toys for a week. A consequence, ideally, is natural or logical. Natural consequence, if you don't wear your coat, you'll feel cold. Logical consequence, if you draw on the wall, you help clean it up. It's connected to the behavior and teaches responsibility.
So the goal isn't to make them feel bad, it's to help them learn.
Exactly. And always remember, consequences should be respectful, not shaming.
Part 6. Repairing after mistakes. What happens when we mess up? Let's say we lose our cool or say something we regret.
That's normal. We all do. The power is in the repair. Apologizing to your child shows strength, not weakness. It teaches accountability and models how to fix relationships. You can say, I'm sorry I yelled. I was feeling overwhelmed. You didn't deserve that.
That's powerful. It keeps the relationship strong.
Exactly. Repair builds trust and shows your child how to own their mistakes too.
Part 7. The role of connection in cooperation. One thing you say a lot is connection before correction. Why is connection so essential?
Because kids don't cooperate when they feel disconnected. If we want them to listen, learn, and follow our lead, they need to feel seen and valued. A strong connection is the foundation of all effective parenting. Even 5 minutes of quality time each day can change behavior.
So, when kids feel loved and safe, they're more open to limits.
Absolutely. Connection builds influence.
Part 8. Common myths about positive parenting. Before we wrap, what are a few myths you hear about positive parenting?
Great question. Some think it's permissive. It's not. It's structure with empathy. Others say it takes too much time, but yelling, punishing, and repairing takes time too. And some think kids won't respect you. But actually, respectful discipline grows respect. Kids learn what they live.
Such important clarifications. Thanks for busting those myths. Closing, encouragement, and final tips. This has been so helpful, Mrs. Smith. As we wrap up, what encouragement do you have for parents trying to shift away from punishment?
You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be intentional. When you lead with connection and curiosity, your child will follow. And when you mess up, repair. That's part of positive parenting too.
Beautiful. Thank you again, Mrs. Smith, for all your wisdom. And thank you to everyone listening. If you found value in today's episode, be sure to subscribe, share it with a fellow parent, and leave us a review. This is the KinderJoy TV Podcast, where we grow, connect, and parent with heart. See you next time.